Before Hollywood history is made at tonight's Academy Awards, Ben Mankiewicz takes us back to where it all began.
Our love affair with the movies, with the idea of Hollywood,
come on with a rain,
has been hot and heavy for more than a century.
Why, look, you haven't even touched your food.
We laugh.
There.
We cry.
You had me at hello.
Sometimes we fight.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
But we make up in the end.
He's looking at you, kid.
You think our relationship started here, but the truth is it began 5 or so miles down the hill, here, in a barn.
So this was a barn?
It was a barn. This is the oldest structure still standing in Hollywood. It was built in 1901.
12 years later, it became the birthplace of Hollywood's first feature film, directed by Cecil B. DeMille. The barn then became the site of the first major motion picture studio. It is now home to the Hollywood Heritage Museum.
Probably one of the most greatest spots is Cecil B. DeMille's office.
So as soon as he gets here, he sets up a production office here,
Exactly,
right?
yep.
Angie Schneider is its director.
A lot of our filmmakers are beginning on the East Coast. You have some up-and-coming pioneers. You have Jesse L. Lasky with Cecil B. DeMille, as well as Lasky's brother-in-law, Samuel Goldfish, who would later become Samuel Goldwyn, and they get the rights to the top play at the time, which was called The Squaw Man.
So Cecil B. DeMille takes his small crew west to Flagstaff, Arizona, but it didn't look right, or feel right, certainly not in the dead of winter.
Ground was
Yes,
rock hard.
Exactly. So they went to Los Angeles. You can have an ocean one day, mountains the next.
DeMille then sends his partners a telegram to remember.
Want authority to rent barn in a place called Hollywood for $75 a month. Regards to Sam.
Right.
You have the lease.
We have the original lease agreements. Yes, we do.
$75 a month, DeMille wrote. The lease is $250 a month. So this is not only the first feature film shot in Hollywood,
Right.
it also appears to be the first lie told by a Hollywood director to a producer.
Surprise,
Yeah,
right?
That studio eventually became Paramount, CBS's parent company, one of the 5 big movie studios of classic Hollywood.
My paternal grandfather was a guy named Samuel Goldwyn.
Actor, producer, and director Tony Goldwyn.
He's the Goldwyn.
He's the Goldwyn of MGM.
He's also the Sam who DeMille sent his regards to in that famous telegram.
These poor Eastern European Jews who came here with a vision of what America was. These guys were so patriotic and were trying to impart to America and to the world a vision of what it meant, of what this country was all about.
It started with the silence, giving way to sound.
Goodbye.
Then the Golden Age.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
You talking to me?
The bold innovation of the new Hollywood.
You talking to me?
The blockbusters.
I'll be back.
And then all those superheroes.
What are you?
I'm Batman.
Hollywood, it's an industry and it's a metaphor. And if it is a metaphor, what is it a metaphor for?
Yeah, I mean, Hollywood obviously is a place in Southern California where it all started and has been the foundation physically of the movie industry. But there is a more lasting version of Hollywood, which is a metaphor for the visual expression of our dreams in motion.
Hooray for Hollywood. That's gooey bally hooly Hollywood.
The immigrants who founded Hollywood are obviously legendary today, but they were brilliant entrepreneurs, built an industry out of whole cloth.
Charlie Rivkin is the chairman and CEO of the Motion Picture Association.
It's the freedom, I think, that's particularly unique. We are free to tell stories that other countries would hesitate doing. For example, we told a story about the Vietnam War when the wounds were raw.
I think now, looking back, we did not fight the enemy.
We fought ourselves.
We told the story of America's role in the financial crisis.
Do you have any idea what you just did?
Well, come on, we just made the deal of our lifetimes. We should celebrate.
You just bet against the American economy.
The fact that we're free to make those stories, and that freedom is what gives us our ability to project Hollywood around the world.
Patty Jenkins knows something about having a movie projected around the world. She directed Wonder Woman with a box office of more than $800 million.
One of the most extravagant sets
Yeah,
ever
imagine
built.
that was sitting here.
We spoke on a legendary soundstage where Alfred Hitchcock shot Rear Window in 1954.
Could Rear Window be made now?
It could be made, mainly because of Hitchcock, because there was a famous director who already had a track record. Would it be seen? Very little. It would probably end up straight to streaming. It would be a very different world. And that was the great thing about old Hollywood in a way, was that they were taking a lot of radical gambles, and those movies were going to the theater, and that's what you were seeing. So I think there was a sort of beautiful heyday then of like some real art house directors and people doing incredible things got their movies on the big screen and were very seriously watched.
Ever since that first feature film, Hollywood has beaten back a host of challengers. TV in the early 1950s, VHS tapes and DVDs in the 80s and 90s. But this latest obstacle, streaming and AI, feels like the biggest threat yet. Charlie Rivkin disagrees.
In the early days, when there were silent movies going to sound, it terrified everybody. Then became color, and people thought color, it'll hurt the entire industry, but it didn't hurt the industry, it helped it enormously. And every single time, Hollywood not only embraced change, but thrived.
What does Hollywood mean?
The thing that I dislike the most about Hollywood at this moment is the cocky smugness that the story is ended and we know what movies people watch. And so, like, we've had lost for the last many years. Oh, this kind of picture works. I mean, when I first got here to Hollywood, somebody actually said to me, well, drama's dead. And I was like, wow, thousands of years, but now it's dead.
Really? Yeah.
Wow. Storytelling has never changed. You know, it's an intrinsic need of mankind to tell each other these stories.
And as long as we need stories, says Tony Goldwyn, storytellers in Hollywood will be up to the task.
I think you're going to be seeing a lot of great art come out of the years that we're living through right now.
We could qualify you as anxious but not discouraged.
Yeah, and anxiety breeds action, in my experience. You know what I mean? I feel very agitated by what's happening in our world, but I feel as a result compelled to get in there and react to it and tell stories about it.